This is my third time doing this video. I messed up. Now I got when I dumped the trash. Big old fly came in there. It's going brrr around my head. Let me get to the point. So I'm gonna edit this video so you can see the destruction the people doing. It went from protesting to rioting. Man, under the Constitution, you can protest in a rightful manner. When you start burning stuff, and what bothers me the most is that I'm a vet, and most of the vets I talk to, I'm trying to think, even some of them Democrat vets agree with me. Let me explain this to you, because some of y'all, I don't think y'all true Americans or really love this country. You love your football team, baseball team, basketball team more than you do this country, which give you the enjoyment to watch those teams. So, yeah, excuse me. Anyway, I can't see on the right side of my head, so excuse me, I ain't gonna be able to find that thing. I'm to open some stuff up. Anyway, let me finish video. So you have an individual, like I've seen two pictures. You got an individual with a Mexican flag, in the background, stuff burning up. So that was intentionally, you know, trying to like you stirring people up. You're stirring vets and military and people that really love America up. You got somebody from a foreign flag. That's not we're not at a soccer match or Spain versus America, America versus Mexico, or stuff like that. Which you know that's all understandable. But you not alone you have a Mexican flag. You got stuff burning in the background. You got people writing cross out in America because I believe 70% of us voted. We didn't want what y'all say migrants is illegal. Migrant is you came over illegal. You might stay past your paperwork, but you need to go and do the proper work paperwork. And let me give you a good example. If I go to the Philippines and I overstay, if I go to Thailand and overstay, I'm gonna pay massive penalties. Might go to jail. Might get sent back. You have to come to this country legal, not illegal. Illegal means you're a criminal. You know. Now, I said this before. I really don't got no problem, but I can't, like I said, I can't think that way because it's a person I know. It's all he says. Oh, it don't bother me, but it's going to bother you because they burning your stuff up, Mr. Charles, in California. Somebody has to pay for that. Taxes are already high in California, already high in Los Angeles. And it's funny that this city was one of the highest taxes is Compton. You know, man, like I'm gonna say, always say this: you look at Torrance got high taxes, Compton got high taxes, and you can tell what city you in. Black people run Compton, which I don't understand how when the 70% of Compton is Hispanic, unless that just recently changed. But every time I see, it might have one or two people on the council that's Hispanic. The mayor is black. Guess somebody not voting, or they a bunch of illegals there that can't vote. And look at the city. Look at Torrance. There ain't a bunch of crap on the ground. The police, which I don't like over there, because when I was young, they just stopped me for no reason. But I would still go over there because I feel like I didn't have to risk my life worrying about getting shot over some colors, you know, going down the street. Anyway, let me get back to the subject. So you got people. I wish I got a Mexican man. I'm gonna give me a Mexican flag. Give me a Mexican. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna get. I got an American flag. Let me see. I got a also got an American fan. This makes Tony mad because he never been in the military, but he says you shouldn't have items like this. And well, I can understand. I think maybe he was in RTC. Oh, something went wrong. So anyway, Now let me go to Mexico and weigh this in Mexico. I guarantee you my black self be shot or extremely harmed. Let me go to, let's say, I can't make it through Korea anyway. I'm gonna be in jail as soon as I step on Korea. If I come over there with the proper paperwork, you know, I probably get away with Japan. You know, probably can get away in England, maybe, but I'm not getting away in the Philippines. I'm not getting away in Mexico. I'm not getting away in Venezuela. I'm not getting away in Russia. Saying, flashing this, burning their property up. 17 years old, I was in basic. I was still in high school. Nobody else from my high school went to basic when they still was in high school the year I did. So to the people that did serve, thank you, because there's a lot, quite a few that after high school serve. But I was still in high school, so as soon as I graduated, on a plane to Kentucky for my military training. I already finished basic, so I promised to protect this country. I swore an oath to protect this country for foreign invaders. So you out there doing this Mexican flag and it ain't a baseball, the sporting events, or something. We going at it like a sports. You going at it like you want to destroy us. It ain't cool. If you don't like this country, go back to Mexico. You know, the problem is, I could tell this story later, but I'm gonna say in a nutshell. I like going to Mexico, but I don't feel safe when you got to deal with the cartel. Cartel sending all these people over here. Cartel sending the people over here the drugs. I feel bad for those young individuals working the corners, selling the flowers, selling the fruit in the hot sun, 100-degree weather, paying they dues to get over here. I personally don't they think those people should be sent back. But besides that, you got people coming over here, murderers and criminals, and you got people coming from over here that haven't been checked, that's out to get us. And so some of y'all don't understand. So when it's going to happen, when those terrorists, not the Hispanic people, but those Arab people, set up to get us and blow up a couple things, you're going to blame the president in power. It's not his fault. It's most likely Biden and Harris' part because Clinton was kicking people out. Obama was kicking people out. Trump was it's funny. Everything Trump do, which we agreed to this, 70% of the population agreed we should have the border be protected. We got the ICE was going after the criminals, which the people want them to release because they love criminals in California. They giving drug needles to the criminals. So let me end this video. I'm gonna say this again. You supporting criminals. You came over illegal or overstayed your welcome. You illegal. Like I said, I don't have no problem, really. But you shouldn't be out. If you're an individual waving your flag and you from another country, you weren't waving a foreign flag and out there burning up stuff, right? You maybe should be immediately harmed or put in jail for 5 or 6 years or sent back immediately to your country. If you out there saying F America, waving your flag, you should go to your country. They should send you back packing immediately. Even if you went through the proper paperwork and if you wasn't born here and you saying that stuff, you should get sent back immediately. And if you waving this flag and you American citizen, right, and telling it we need to overtake America, waving some other foreign flag, excuse me, you should be put in jail for about 2 or 3 years. That's how I feel. I don't agree with everything America do, but this is my country. I serve this country, and other vets and other people I'm sure feel the same. Anybody with their common sense or faculties will agree. I, I just read a post talking about the Nazis and said Nazis ain't going around burning up stuff. Now I don't see no Nazis burning up stuff. I don't agree with the Nazis whatsoever. Right? They're not going around burning up stuff. Uh, you know, waving some crazy flag talking about death to America. They should do time too if they do that. Any group that does that, black group, any Mexican group, Asian group, if you waving some flag besides this and talking about death to America or death to Americans, you should go to jail. Now, if you waving a flag and protesting, that's cool. Any flag you want, but that's not what's happening. They're attacking law enforcement. They keeping people from going to work. They keeping medical personnel from going to work. They keeping people to trying to pay the bills, which is high as hell in California as it is. The average rent probably 3,500. So you keep me from going to feed my family and keep a roof over their head. It's gonna be on and cracking. Let me end this video. Here is something's got to be wrong with you if you, and unless you one of those people illegals or your family. Maybe I can see maybe you feel that way, but you knew Trump was getting in office and he told you what he was gonna do. So you should have like, okay, I guess you thought California gonna keep you safe. Nah, it's go for every state, right? Let me just say this. Let me end this. I just thought about something. I was in the guard in California, so let me tell you how you work. Most of those they got full time like guards people, right? The state can call them, and the federal. The guard is called by state, and federal reserves only can be called up by federal, to my understanding. But the guard can be called up by the state and the president. And when we got called one time, I think in the late '80s, they want us to like patrol the border. They asked for volunteers, so most of those people want to be there, right? That's what I'm guessing. I'm sure it ain't too changed. They said they asked, called. When the call come, you take it. You can like avoid it for a couple of days if they got enough people, or they really ain't probably tripping. But if they looking for people and you needed to answer that call, so the first initial wave of people really want to be there. So you got people who ain't gonna be tolerating no bull crap. You know, you throwing stuff at them because them your neighbors. National Guard people, your neighbors, citizen soldiers that's trained. They not gonna be taking. I mean, like I'm not taking nobody throwing no stuff at me. I'm gonna boom boom some of them rubber bullets in your booty. Have a wonderful day in your neighborhood. And if you American and you supporting that crazy stuff, because that's past the like calm thing. They rioting and burning stuff. I seen a sign that said the VA. Now I'll tell you this right now. I know I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but if I'm at the VA, I'm already wait. If I cancel my appointment, I gotta wait already 3 months. I gotta wait 3 months. I just had to cancel my kidney appointment because to go to make sure I go to my niece and cousin's graduation. I have to wait to I think September, right? September. And I got to keep calling to see if I can get in there to get in there, and somebody dropped their appointment. But after so long I have to wait. So I got to try to go to a VA building and y'all up there holding it up over because y'all what for what? Because y'all doing some illegal stuff. Come on. Come on. Yeah.